Every thought is a seed that can bloom into either a beautiful garden or a tangled weed. Cultivate your garden diligently.
Have you ever stopped to wonder if your thoughts have the power to shape your reality? It might seem like something out of a science fiction novel, yet it's a concept that is deeply rooted in both philosophy and science. Today, we're looking into how the seemingly simple act of thinking can influence our lives in profound ways. Whether you're looking to improve your personal well-being, enhance your relationships, or achieve your career goals, understanding this connection could be your first step towards making those changes a reality. Our journey begins in the intricate workings of the human brain, a complex organ that serves as the seat of all our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. When you have a thought, it isn't just a fleeting moment in your mind. It's a physical process involving electrical signals and chemical neurotransmitters. These thoughts set off a chain reaction that can affect everything from your mood to your physical health. But how exactly do these thoughts connect to the reality we experience? Let's break it down. Science has long studied the link between the mind and the body, discovering that our thoughts can influence our biological systems. For instance, thinking stressful thoughts can trigger our body's stress response, releasing cortisol, which in high amounts can lead to health issues such as anxiety and high blood pressure. On the other hand, engaging in positive thinking can boost your immune system and increase your overall well-being. Researchers have explored this phenomenon extensively. Numerous studies have shown that people who maintain a positive outlook tend to have better cardiovascular health and lower rates of depression compared to their more pessimistic peers. While it's clear that there's a strong link between what we think and the outcomes we experience, understanding this relationship empowers us to make tangible changes in our lives. While we look into how thoughts form and their impact, it's important to recognize that we're not just passive receivers of our own thoughts. Rather, we have the capability to guide and influence our thinking processes. This realization brings us to the concept of thought awareness, which is pivotal in harnessing the power of our thoughts. By becoming more aware of the nature of our thoughts, whether they're inherently negative, positive, or neutral, we can start to exercise more control over them, shaping our actions and, consequently, our reality. Continuing our exploration of the power of thoughts, let's focus on transforming these thoughts to harness their full potential. Understanding the impact of our thoughts is only the first step. The real change happens when we actively reshape those thoughts. The process begins with mindfulness, a practice that involves observing our thoughts without judgment. By becoming mindful, we can identify the nature of our thoughts, whether they are serving us well or not. One practical way to start is by simply paying attention to your thoughts throughout the day. Notice when negative thoughts emerge. Are these thoughts factual, or are they assumptions? This questioning can help you differentiate between realistic thoughts and those that are exaggerated by fears or misconceptions. For example, thinking, "I never do anything right," can be countered by listing the times you have succeeded. This practice is not about dismissing negative thoughts, but rather about challenging and reshaping them to reflect reality more accurately. Another effective strategy is to consciously introduce positive affirmations into your daily routine. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, designed to foster self-compassion and confidence. For instance, starting your day by saying, "I am capable of handling whatever comes my way," can set a positive tone for the day. Over time, these affirmations can contribute to an overall shift in your mindset, making positivity a habit rather than an occasional effort. As you practice these techniques, remember that change does not happen overnight. It requires consistency and patience. Each step you take towards recognizing and altering your negative thoughts strengthens your ability to influence your own reality positively. This transformative process is not just about avoiding negativity, but fostering a genuinely positive outlook that can endure through challenges. Now, let's look into another powerful tool in thought transformation: visualization. Visualization involves creating a vivid mental image of the outcomes you desire. This technique leverages the brain's inherent ability to imagine and foresee possible futures, a skill that can be directed towards achieving more positive personal outcomes. To begin practicing visualization, find a quiet space where you can relax without interruption. Close your eyes and imagine a scenario where you have achieved a goal or are experiencing a desired state. Picture it in as much detail as possible. What are you doing? Who is there? What does it feel like? And even what are you wearing? Engaging all your senses in this exercise can significantly enhance its effectiveness. The key is to make the experience feel as real as possible, to the extent that your body responds as if it's actually happening. This can create neural pathways that prime your body to act in ways that align with the visualized scenarios. Incorporating visualization into your daily routine can be as simple as spending a few minutes each day picturing your life as you wish it to be. Over time, this practice can not only boost your motivation, but also change how you act and interact with your environment, aligning your behavior with your visualized goals. Through these practices, transforming your thought patterns and using visualization, you have powerful tools at your disposal to influence and shape your reality. By consistently applying these techniques, you reinforce the idea that you are not just at the mercy of external circumstances, but an active participant in creating the life you want. As we look into transforming our mental landscape, it's essential to understand the role of habits in thought control. Habits, both good and bad, are formed through repetition and consistency. When we repeat a behavior or a thought, it becomes more ingrained in our neural pathways, making it easier and more automatic over time. This means that to change our reality through our thoughts, we need to focus on building new, positive thought habits. Starting with small, manageable changes is key. For example, you might begin by dedicating a few minutes each morning to practicing mindfulness or visualization, as discussed earlier. Consistently integrating these practices into your daily routine can transform them from conscious efforts into automatic habits. It's also helpful to set specific, time-bound goals for these habits, such as committing to a 2-minute visualization exercise every morning for 1 month. This can help solidify the practice, making it a natural part of your day. To support the formation of these new thought habits, it can be beneficial to create an environment that encourages positivity. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals and aspirations, whether through motivational quotes, images, or notes placed in your living or workspace. These visual cues can serve as constant prompts, reinforcing your new thought patterns and helping maintain focus on your desired outcomes. Building new habits isn't always a smooth process. It requires persistence and flexibility. You may find that some methods work better for you than others, and it's important to adjust your strategies accordingly. The key is to stay committed to the process, understanding that each effort brings you closer to mastering the power of your thoughts. With any significant change, challenges are inevitable. As you work on transforming your thoughts and establishing new habits, you may encounter setbacks such as lapses into negative thinking or difficulties in maintaining your practice. It's crucial to approach these challenges with a strategy for overcoming them. One effective method is to anticipate potential obstacles and plan for them in advance. If you know, for example, that stress at work often leads to negative thoughts, prepare strategies in advance to cope with this stress. This might involve stepping away for a brief mindfulness session or refocusing your thoughts with positive affirmations. When setbacks occur, it's important to treat them as learning opportunities rather than failures. Analyze what went wrong and why, and use this insight to strengthen your approach. Maybe you need to adjust the time of day you practice your visualization, or perhaps you need to tailor your affirmations to be more aligned with your immediate goals. Additionally, don't hesitate to seek support from others. Sharing your goals and struggles with friends, family, or a community of like-minded individuals can provide encouragement, accountability, and new perspectives. Sometimes, just knowing that others are on a similar journey can be a tremendous source of motivation. By understanding the role of habits in thought control and learning how to effectively navigate the challenges that come with changing your thought patterns, you equip yourself with the tools needed, not only to alter your thoughts, but to transform your entire reality. Having developed personal strategies for mastering the power of our thoughts, it's essential to recognize the broader implications of this transformation. The changes we make in our thoughts don't just influence our personal lives. They can ripple out to impact our relationships, our communities, and even society as a whole. When individuals engage in positive thinking and foster a proactive mindset, they not only improve their own lives, but also contribute to a more positive atmosphere around them. This can lead to healthier interpersonal relationships, as positivity tends to foster cooperation and understanding. But, in a professional context, a positive mindset can enhance teamwork and productivity, as well as inspire creativity and innovation. Beyond immediate social circles and workplaces, the collective mindset of a community can influence its overall resilience and capacity to face challenges. Communities with a positive, proactive mindset are better equipped to handle adversities such as economic downturns or natural disasters. This collective strength begins with the thoughts and attitudes of the individual members. Furthermore, the ethical considerations of thought control are profound. As we learn to harness the power of our thoughts, we must also consider the responsibility that comes with it. The ability to influence our reality, and potentially the realities of others, carries with it the need for mindfulness and integrity in how we choose to direct our mental energies. As we conclude our exploration of thought control, it's important to touch on the ethical dimensions of this practice. The power to influence one's reality through thoughts is a significant one, and with great power comes great responsibility. It's crucial to use this ability with caution and awareness, ensuring that we're not only improving our lives but also respecting the lives and rights of others. In ethical thought control, the aim is not to manipulate or coerce, but to uplift and empower oneself without infringing on the freedom and well-being of others. This means being aware of the boundaries between personal influence and manipulation, and choosing paths that promote positive outcomes for all involved. It's vital to consider the impact of our thoughts on our mental health. While positive thinking is beneficial, it's also important to maintain a balance and not suppress negative emotions. Acknowledging and processing a full range of emotions is key to emotional health and well-being. As we reach the conclusion of this video, remember that the journey of mastering the power of your thoughts is a continuous one. Every thought you choose to focus on can shape your actions and define your reality. I encourage you to take a moment now to reflect on the thoughts that dominate your mind. Are they helping you build the life you want? If not, consider what changes you can make today to start a positive transformation. I challenge you to identify one negative thought you frequently have and replace it with a positive affirmation for the next week. Observe the changes not only in your mood and behavior, but also in the responses from those around you. This simple exercise can be the first step toward not only transforming your own life, but also contributing positively to the lives of those around you. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of how powerful your thoughts truly are. Remember, the reality you experience is significantly shaped by the thoughts you nurture. So choose wisely and watch your world transform.